Hello G, hi. Welcome back to the channel Priyanshi this side. As you might already know, this is the recommendation week and Ishi and I are recommending each other books. So she has recommended me The Spanish Love Deception. Now, Ishi and I have been reading totally different genres. For the past 6 to 7 years, I have been into like the non-fiction books and she has been reading fiction books. So when she recommended me this one, I was excited. I'm going to be reading a love story after a long, long time. So I'm really looking forward to it. I hope I enjoy it. Let me go through the overview once and then we can talk about it more later. Okay, so this is an enemies to lover, and I have seen a lot of reels in like about the enemies to lover. So I'm really looking forward to this one. I'm going with a blank mind. I have not read any reviews. I have not watched any videos about it because that would just spoil the fun. So I don't want to do that. So this is going to be a reading vlog. I'll share my views and my thoughts all throughout the video. So stay tuned and let's get into it. What a free bookmark. Recommended me this one. Such a film. Already have feelings for her. Definitely interested in her. I watched many dramas in that series. I'm loving it so far. Becoming the safe strangers they were once. Return the chapter. There's a little update and a lot has happened. First, we'll make coffee. Sure. So I'm finally starting it with the book, and I already know this is an enemies to lover. So hopefully it will have a happy ending. मैंने कोई expectation नहीं set करी है. Start. I've got a free bookmark. Yeah. Okay. Let's start. This is such a filmy start. She's saying, the chances of him being actually serious are the same chances I have of having Chris Evans pop out of nowhere and confess his undying love for me. Okay. His name is Aaron Blackford. Yes, we have already got that. Yes. Aaron Blackford. 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 He's persistent. He has blue eyes. Okay. I'm just reading fiction after a long, long time, and their banter is just too funny and too interesting. So, does he already have feelings for her? Because, as per her, they have always hurt each other with words. So, this guy, Aaron Blackford, why is he offering to go to her sister's wedding with her as her partner? That means he has feelings for her, right? Why would he do that otherwise? They were spiteful to each other. Okay, they have a feud, and according to her, Catalina, Aaron started it. Interested to know why. Okay, so first of all, I was not able to read more than one chapter yesterday because my device apparently ran out of storage. So I started the second chapter, I've read 2, 3 pages. And this Gerald guy is so irritating, man. What does he think of himself? Okay, so the calls are officially over, and I'm back to reading, and we're back to hating Gerald. I do not like this person. The audacity to say that you're young and cute, you won't even have to use your brain all that much. I like how she's standing up for herself. Hmm. There was a lot of noise in that room, so we had to switch the rooms. I've started chapter 3. I want to finish this by Saturday, and today is Wednesday. I don't know if I'll be able to do that. I'll definitely try, but he's definitely interested in her. He's popping out of nowhere every time and then starting a conversation with her. He's interested, okay. And maybe she is as well. Of course, she is. I have watched too many dramas to know that she is. Trust me on that. It was a hectic day at office today. I had calls after calls, but I finally got the time. So I have somehow finished chapter 4 and I'm going to be starting chapter 5. Uh, I'm loving it so far. This is fun. I it is something that the storyline is something that I'm familiar with because I think that I don't know if I should say this, but there are some maybe series or movies that have some kind of storyline like this. So yes, I'm familiar with it, but I finally learned the reason why Catalina does not like Aaron that much, because he said something about her only after 2 days of joining the office, and that to her boss. So I don't know if you want to hear the story, because this is really new for me. So I'm trying to learn how to do this. So forgive me if I give any spoilers, and let me know if you want that or not, because I'm not really sure if I should do that. So let me know. So I'll just continue with chapter 5. It is currently 1:20 a.m. I will probably sleep by 2, I think. So I should be able to finish chapter 5. And I hope to do chapter 6 as well, because this has 27 chapters. And I'm intending on finishing this by Saturday. And I'll probably see you tomorrow, where I'll hopefully be at chapter 7. So yeah. Let's make. Don't say that. Don't say that. What the hell is happening? But I thought he liked him. I mean, I thought he liked her. But he has a motive as well. What? And here I was thinking that he liked her as well. But he also has a motive for approaching her. I know they will eventually fall in love, right? It's 2, but I have to finish this chapter. Too many pages. I think we can do that. Let's do that. Officially done with chapter 6. On to chapter 7. And Catalina has obviously not thought of Aaron in any other way than like a colleague or a person that she hates, is what I am getting. Maybe she feels something at the back of her head, subconscious thing, but not consciously. But Aaron, on the other hand, is giving all the signals that, but the last thing that he did, that he was also approaching her for a motive, has confused me, but his actions are saying otherwise. So I don't know about that. uh, but I'm liking the story so far, and it has kept me interested, even so that I want to continue with chapter 7, but I just cannot, because it is already 2:30 a.m. and I really really have to sleep. So I'll just take a break and we'll continue this tomorrow. So let's see how it goes from here. Hi, it's Thursday today. It is currently 5:14. I don't know if you can see that. I don't think you can see that. Yes, it is 5:14 right now. So I am starting off with chapter 7, and I hope to read at least this much today. What chapter is this? Oh my god, that's chapter 18, because this is chapter 19. I think it is doable. It is just that I have some other things to do. So I don't know if I'll be able to make time, but I will try my best. I have currently finished chapter 9, and yes, I'm liking the story so far. It is very engaging, and yes, it is making me want to read more and more. I'm not getting bored at any second. But the plot seems like something of a similar storyline, where there are two characters which are attracted to each other, but they have some kind of a feud in between them, and usually it is, I don't know, maybe the male lead thinks that she doesn't like him, and the female lead thinks that he doesn't like her. I don't know, but it is something like that. And when they finally find that spark, and then they are making themselves comfortable with each other, the female lead usually unknowingly says something that turns off the male lead or hurts him basically. And then they eventually end up doing something to say they again go back to the same zone where they are not talking to each other. I think not talking to each other, or rather, becoming the same strangers they were once. The story is at that point, and now we'll have to see how it goes from here. Hi. So we are officially into Friday. It is almost going to end in next 4 hours. So it is currently 7:58, and here's a little update. I read till chapter 14 yesterday, or not yesterday, but today. I read till about 2 a.m. and I read two chapters in the morning, which is 15 and 16, and I'm officially starting with chapter 17. So now Aaron and Catalina are at Catalina's house for her sister's wedding, and things are going pretty smooth. They have met her ex already, and Aaron has taken over things. He's being all charismatic, and I have liked her family. We met Caro, I don't know how it is pronounced. We have not got much into her, but from what Catalina has given us, she's a very mischievous person. So we are yet to see something more from her. I was shooting some reels. I'm officially done with that. So I'll now start with chapter 17. Yes, I'm wearing the same clothes as yesterday because I did not wear it the whole day. I just changed it for the for shooting the reels because it fit the concept that I was going for. Yeah, that is it. I think I wrote an explanation. It is 5:19 currently, and today is Saturday, 1st January. So we have read till chapter 22, and a lot has happened. Yes, Aaron and Catalina are finally together. Wedding has completed, and now we'll be heading back to New York. There are just a very few chapters left. 27 is the last chapter, I think. So yeah, we'll finish this, and I'll let you know my final thoughts. But first, we'll make coffee because I'm craving coffee, and also it is a little cold today. So let me just do that, and then we'll start the reading. The coffee is ready. Bonjour. And I'm also ready to finish the book. Okay, so I'm officially done with the book, and here's what I think about it. So I liked the book. It was a very smooth read. I was excited to move on to each chapter, and it was not like I had to drag through each chapter, so it was a very smooth read overall. But yes, the storyline was a bit predictable for me. Um I think that it is something that I might have already said it, but it is something that we have already seen in some movies or maybe a series. So I always knew that what was going to happen or how things are going to turn out. If it would have turned out any other way, then I would have been surprised. But yes, there were no surprises. But I like how the characters have been written. Aaron is mostly a green flag. So yes, that's a plus for me. Also, I might have talked about some characters like Caro. I thought that there will be more from her that I'll get to see, but there was nothing like too much about her. It was mostly about Catalina and Aaron. And yes, eventually it was a good read. Would I recommend this? Yes, I would recommend this. If you want, you can go ahead and read it. So that was it. And have you checked out Ishi's video? I also recommended her a book, and she being like, she's a fiction reader, she hasn't been into non-fiction, and her reactions are really fun to watch. So I really loved her video. If you want, you can go ahead and check it out, and let us know what you think about this video. And if you have any other suggestion, please do drop it in the comments down below. And also like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell icon, and hope to see you in the next video. Bye, take care.